Alrighty guys, thank you guys so much for joining my live stream. I apologize for all the live streams I had to cancel. It's mainly because my internet was not very good at all. So I think I got it fixed now. I'm just gonna quickly check a few things. But yeah, it does look like I got everything fixed, and hopefully that works. Hopefully what I did works. So we will try to stay live and do some live coverage. So I'm really glad I got fixed. It makes me feel a little bit better now. Because I had to really do a lot of work to try to fix it, but like I said, it sounds like it's working really well, so hopefully it will continue to stay that way. But anyway, though, like I said, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning currently in effect for those areas down there in Texas. So places like Timston in Texas are currently under a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and as well as quarter-size hail. So if we check this out, yeah, we got that in effect, like I said, for 60-mile-per-hour winds and as well as quarter-size hail. So we will watch that very closely as we get into the next couple of minutes. So we'll definitely try to keep an eye on that. And like I said, my friends, I apologize for all the buffering that's been happening in my live stream. I think it's because of my internet, but it sounds like it started to work well now. So hopefully it will continue to stay that way, so that way we don't have to deal with all that. So yeah, we'll definitely try to continue to stay live if that continues to be the case, because we are going to try to be live for a while unless something else happens. But once again, though, still got that severe thunderstorm warning down there in Texas, as we still got that currently in effect for Logansport, Long Stretch, and as well as areas up there towards Timston and as well as Center in Texas. This once again is going to be in effect for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and as well as half-dollar size hail. We also got some other severe thunderstorm warnings down there into parts there of Houston, as areas around Houston are currently under a severe thunderstorm warning for some strong storms, and the reason why I said severe thunderstorm warning is because I do expect some of these storms to become severe. So we are going to continue to watch that area very closely as we get into the next few hours. So we'll definitely continue to watch that. And I also want to let you guys know the latest from the Storm Prediction Center outlook, and the latest from the Storm Prediction Center actually did upgrade Saturday of this week has been upgraded to an enhanced risk of severe weather as well. So we are hoping that things do not turn out to be as bad this weekend, but unfortunately it does sound like we're going to have another day to really keep an eye on closely, as some of these storms do look to potentially be on the stronger side of things as we get into our Friday. So we'll definitely continue to watch that closely, and just to kind of give you guys a zoom in view about that, let's go ahead and go to the outlooks and select day 3, where like I said, we do have that enhanced risk currently in effect for those areas farther down to the south across Mississippi into Alabama, and as well as into northwest Louisiana, parts there of northeast Louisiana, and as well as areas down there into southeast Arkansas. Let's see here. Shagan Blake says, "What's up, buddy? What's up with you? I hope everything has been going well for you so far, my friend. And like I said earlier, I apologize for all the buffering that's been going on. I do not know what in the world is making that happen, but I think I fixed it though. So hopefully it continues to stay that way. Or else, I mean, we're just gonna have to end the stream again potentially. But yeah, definitely. I'm hoping that that doesn't happen again, like I said, but we will continue to keep an eye on it just in case. But once again, though, still going to be tracking those areas down there in northeast Texas closely for the potential of some severe weather. So we will continue to watch those areas down there in northeast Texas closely for the potential of severe weather. And like I said earlier today, we even got that enhanced risk in effect for those areas down there in Houston. So like I said, we will continue to watch that area closely by the time we get into I'm pretty sure as we get into the afternoon hours today. So we're definitely going to continue to keep an eye on it. We're going to keep an eye on that closely as we get into the afternoon hours today. So we'll definitely continue to watch. But yeah, like I said, though, still gonna continue to keep an eye on that closely. We even got that special weather statement currently in effect for those areas just to the west there of Shreveport, Louisiana. That is gonna be an area to keep an eye on closely, as those areas are gonna have that potential for some severe weather. So we'll definitely continue to watch those areas as well, especially because those areas are looking to be at risk for some severe weather, like I said. So we'll definitely continue to watch that area very closely, especially as we get into the afternoon hours today. And then some of you guys are probably also wondering about tomorrow. And for tomorrow, we do actually have another day to watch for, which will be tomorrow, as we do currently have a marginal risk for severe weather as we get into tomorrow as well. So tomorrow is also going to be another day to really keep an eye on closely, especially because we are going to have that marginal risk in play once again. So we will continue to watch that closely as things could even start ramping up as we get into tomorrow. So we'll definitely continue to watch that. And not only that, we also do have a little bit of a risk for a few tornadoes as we get into tomorrow. Chances won't be high, but they will definitely be on the possible side of things. So we will definitely continue to watch that closely. So we'll definitely continue to check that out. And then not only a tornado, but we could also be talking about some damaging winds and maybe even some large hail too as well. So like I said, we will continue to watch for that very closely, as things could definitely start to ramp up once again. So that's definitely something to continue to watch closely for, as things could definitely start to ramp back up, like I said. Mhm. But yeah, like I said, we got those ongoing. Oh, looks like we just got a new tornado warning down there in Texas. So we are gonna be watching you guys down there in Texas very closely, as we currently got a new tornado warning currently in effect for those areas down there in Texas. And it turns out you guys are gonna be at risk for a tornado as we get into the next few hours, as a tornado and maybe even some large hail does appear to be a possibility as we get into the afternoon hours for today. And I'm just going to quickly do something real quick once again. But yeah, like I said, we will be watching that very closely, so we'll definitely continue to keep an eye on that. And like I said, we got that tornado warning currently in effect for those areas down there in Texas. That includes places like El Campo, up there into Lane City, Wharton, up there into Dishmore. You guys need to make sure you guys are getting into your safe spots, which if you guys have a tornado shelter or basement, make sure to go to one of those. Otherwise, go to the most interior room of your home or your building, and you must have as many walls in between you and the outside as humanly possible. A tornado shelter or the basement is the safest spot, but if you don't have either one of those, the safest spot would be the what would be the most interior room of your home with as many walls in between you and the outside as humanly possible. That could be a hallway, that could be a interior room. So make sure you are seeking shelter if you do live southeast of Houston, which, like I said, we will be watching that area very closely. And yeah, so that will definitely be something to continue to watch closely for. I'm just going to do something real quick. And yeah, so that will definitely be something to continue to watch closely for. I'm just going to do something. And yeah, so like I said, though, we are going to continue to watch those areas down there southwest of Houston closely, as we still got that tornado warning still currently in effect for areas to the southwest there of Houston, Texas. So we will continue to watch that area very closely as we get into the afternoon hours for today. So we'll definitely continue to watch out for that closely. So we'll definitely continue to keep an eye on that. And yeah, like I said, we still got that currently in effect for those areas down there in Texas. As, like I said, El Campo, Orton, Texas, you guys are still currently under a severe thunderstorm, and as well as a tornado warning still currently in effect. And if we take a look at the velocity scan on the storm by going back to the radar, and if we take a look at the velocity scan, it does look like we do have a little area of rotation. It's not super strong, but it's definitely a strong enough area of rotation to where we will need to watch for maybe a tornado or two to get going across that area. So we definitely will need to watch that area very closely. And here, hold on a second, I will be right back. I'll be right back. Just hold on a second. Let's see here. Don't hear any sound. Oh, yeah, I know. Like I said, my thing has kind of been stupid. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but I'm hoping that it doesn't turn out to be too bad. I apologize for that, my friends. I was not expecting my thing to be this weird. But anyway, though, we are still continuing to track those tornado warnings over there in Texas closely, as we are going to continue to see those chances for a tornado warning still. So we definitely got to watch those areas down there in Texas closely, as we still got that tornado warning currently in effect for those areas southwest of Houston. And that's not the only area, like I said. We also got the area over here near Shreveport, Louisiana, still currently under special weather statement. So we'll continue to watch that area in Texas closely, as we are going to continue to see some of these storms still trying to fire up and of course get their acts together as well. So it's definitely going to be something to continue to keep an eye on closely. Let's see. Hope all is well. Thank you, Ryan. I really appreciate that. Yeah, we are gonna continue to stay live anyway. And yeah, I'm gonna quickly go ahead and change, and I'm just gonna quickly go ahead and do this. Right, there we go. And yeah, so like I said, though, we still got that tornado warning still in effect for those areas down there into El Campo, Texas, which are still currently under a tornado warning still, as we could still be talking about a tornado around. So we will continue to watch that area very closely, so we'll definitely need to watch that. Let's see here. Ryan says, can't wait for the remain to wash the snow away. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. You meant to say rain. Can't wait for the rain to wash the snow away. Yeah, it's definitely going to be on the rainy side of things, and that's mainly because we are dealing with above normal temperatures, my friend. Above normal temperatures across much of the United States, so we definitely got to continue to watch those areas very closely still, as those areas are still going to continue to be under that tornado warning, like I said. So if you haven't taken shelter already, make sure to take shelter, as you guys are still under a tornado warning, which does include areas around El Campo in Texas, which we still even got a little bit of rotation around. And like I said earlier, it is pretty broad, as the latest from the velocity scan does not really show anything major across this area. Maybe a little bit of a chance of a brief spin up tornado, but it's weak enough to where I don't think we're going to be too concerned about that happening. So we'll keep an eye on it closely, but like I said, though, I'm not seeing anything too crazy with the storm as of right now, as it's still got some very weak velocity with it. So we'll continue to watch it. But yeah, though. But yeah, once again, though, we still got that storm still in effect. We are going to continue to watch it, as it is still going to continue to be capable of producing a tornado. Areas far to the north up there towards New Wally, Wills, you guys are still currently under a special weather statement, which has actually just expired. But we are still going to continue to watch you guys up there near Shreveport, Louisiana, as you guys are still under the gun for some shots of stronger storms as well. So definitely don't let your guard down if you do live farther to the north. And let's check in with the Storm Prediction Center again to see if it has done any latest updates on the stuff. So let's just quickly go ahead and check this out first. And yeah, the Storm Prediction Center, we're just going to quickly refresh this. Hasn't really done too much to today's outlook. We still got that small enhanced risk for severe weather down there in Texas, and that is still driven off of a 10% hatched risk for tornadoes. So it's not really looking like it's gonna get any worse than what it is right now, as that's what the latest from the Storm Prediction Center is currently showing. But we'll continue to watch it closely, especially because we also are gonna continue to see that tornado watch continue to be in effect as we get into the afternoon hours today. So we'll definitely continue to watch the rest of this afternoon and even early this evening closely. But yeah, we are still continuing to watch those areas in Texas still pretty closely, as we still got that tornado warning still in effect for those areas near El Campo, Texas. So we will continue to watch it closely as we get into the afternoon hours today, as we still got that little area of rotation, like I said. So we'll definitely continue to watch it closely. And the latest from the velocity scan does want to show still, let's see what it shows, but it does still have a little bit of rotation with it, as you can probably see right there. Obviously not as strong as what it was before, but definitely enough rotation to where we could still maybe see a brief tornado or two as we get into the or at later afternoon, and as well as the early evening hours for today. So we will continue to watch that area very closely as things do look to start ramping up once again. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but Ryan Hall, y'all, is also currently live on YouTube as well. You guys can go check him out if you guys would like to find out what's going on, because like I said, he's currently live right now, and you guys can go see him if you guys would like to get a good idea about what to expect, because it looks like he's going to be live in just a little bit. So we'll continue to keep an eye on a lot of things as well. But yeah, well, we are gonna continue to watch that area down there in Texas closely. Like I said, we aren't really seeing as much rotation as what we have been seeing before. Like I said, so the good news is that we probably won't have anything too crazy going on. We will still need to continue to watch it closely, as things, like I said, do look to start ramping up once again. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that storm very closely, as things do look to start to ramp up. And yeah, definitely going to be something, like I said, to continue to watch closely for, and so we'll definitely continue. And if you guys got anything to leave down in the chat, feel free to ask any questions about what we're currently going live for, as things definitely do look to, like I said, start to ramp up quite a bit. So we'll continue to watch a lot of this closely, as things, like I said, do look to start ramping up quite a bit. So we'll continue to watch those areas down there in Texas. And up farther north, once again, we still got those storms currently in effect for those areas farther to the north. Now, those ones we're not really concerned about any big time tornado threat or anything like that, but we will still be watching for some gusty winds and even some small hail as well. So we'll continue to watch those areas up there in Texas closely, especially areas up there near Shreveport. So definitely keep that in mind. And yeah, so definitely gotta be watching out for that. And so we'll also need to watch those areas even down there into parts there of El Campo, Texas, like I said, as we will be seeing that potential for some pretty big storms once again. So definitely keep that in mind. And yeah, so that tornado warning, we will still need to continue to watch that, as that tornado warning is still gonna continue to be in effect for the next 9 minutes. So we'll continue to watch that storm closely as it does continue. I'm tired. It's been quite a long day so far for me, and so like I said, we are gonna continue to watch those areas over there in Texas closely, as those areas once again are gonna continue to need to watch for more severe weather as we get into the afternoon hours for today. And same with those areas, even over there towards Houston, Texas, like I said. So Houston probably will be an area to watch closely for, as you guys in Houston are probably going to be in line with this tornado warning as it continues to roll on through. So we'll definitely continue to watch that closely. And like I said, that tornado warning is still in effect, but from what we're seeing right now, it doesn't look like that rotation is as strong as what it was before. So like I said, we will watch it. I'm just not really seeing anything crazy as of right now on that area of rotation. So we will continue to watch it closely, just not really seeing anything crazy or anything like that as of right now. But like I said, though, we will continue to keep an eye on it. But anyway, once again, though, we are going to still continue to watch that storm down there in Texas closely, as that storm is still going to continue to be capable of producing a tornado. So we will continue to watch that one closely. We still continue to see those chances for storms even persist up there into parts there of northeast Texas, and as well as into parts there of Shreveport, Louisiana. Let's see here. DDF10 says, "Hey, hey there, DDF10. Thanks for joining my live stream. I really do appreciate it, my friend. I kind of just want to give you a heads up that my internet may be struggling a little bit. I was hoping that everything was gonna do really well during this stream, but there has been a little bit of buffering problem lately, and I'm not doing that because like I messed something up. It's just that because my internet is quite slow, like I said. So like I said, you might experience a little bit of buffering at times, but hopefully the stream is mostly good. So just keep that in mind, my friend. But I do appreciate you joining. And like I said, we still got that tornado warning still in effect for areas down there in Texas. So we will continue to watch those areas down there in Texas closely, as things once again are gonna be looking quite interesting from what we're seeing right now. So we'll continue to watch it, like I said. But yeah, like I said, we still got that tornado warning in effect for areas down there in El Campo, Texas. So if you guys do live in that area, make sure you guys are going to the safest spot of your house. This could include the most interior room of your home, but if you don't have that, and if you have a tornado shelter or basement, those will be the best spots to go to. But if you don't have either one of those, then like I said, the most interior room would probably be your best option. But yeah, um, we still got that tornado warning still in effect. That tornado warning is getting ready to expire in a few minutes. And like I said earlier, that rotation on the warning is pretty weak as of right now. So I do not expect this to get tornado warned again, but we will see what happens though. There is still a chance this may get tornado warned in just a little bit. But from what I'm seeing right now, it does not look like this storm is going to be tornado warned, at least for the not at least for the next like 10 minutes, given the fact that that area of rotation, which I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that again, but that area of rotation is pretty weak. Okay, we're talking pretty weak rotation right in that area right there, so not enough to where we're gonna be concerned about any crazy tornado on the ground, but definitely still enough to where we will still need to watch for a brief tornado as this continues to head towards the Houston metro area. But yeah, like I said, though, we are going to continue to watch those areas to the southwest of Houston closely. We also got some special weather statements still in effect for those areas to the north there of Houston. These storms don't really look like they're going to be very bad. We might be seeing a little bit of gusty winds and small hail with these storms, but I do not expect these storms that have special weather statements on them to become severe. So we will see what happens, but as of right now, though, these storms do not look like they're going to be too bad, but we will continue to watch that area very closely as we get into the next couple of minutes. And of course, we still got even these areas up there towards northwest Louisiana, northeast Texas, and even parts there of southern Arkansas. Those areas are still going to have a chance of maybe seeing a strong storm. And like I said, I don't think these areas up there to the north are going to be seeing a lot of severe weather, but I definitely do think it is going to be an area to keep an eye on closely, especially because we are going to still be seeing those chances around. So we will continue to watch it. We're not really seeing like anything crazy as of right now, but definitely something to continue to watch for. And we do have a live cam right here. Let's see what this live cam shows, because I kind of been wondering about these storms right there, because we actually do have a live cam on some of these storms, and so it is going to be interesting on what it looks like. And yeah, very cloudy. Got some heavy rain ongoing across those areas in Louisiana, especially areas over here towards the let's see, what is that area called? I think this area is called the Toledo Bend Reservation. So that is an area to watch for as more of those storms will continue to move eastward. And yeah, so that, like I said, that is going to be an area to continue to keep an eye on closely. But once again, though, we are still going to continue to track those areas in northeast Texas and as well as parts there of Louisiana closely, as we are going to continue to see those chances for severe weather, like I said. So we definitely will continue to keep an eye on it. And if any of you guys got any more things to leave down in the chat, feel free to do that, as we will even answer your guys' questions throughout this live stream. So feel free to leave any of that down in the chat, and I will definitely get to those as soon as possible. But once again, though, still going to continue to watch these areas in Texas closely, like I said, as we are going to continue to see those chances persist. Now, it's not likely that we will have any like huge issues or anything like that, but it's definitely something, like I said, to continue to watch closely for, as we definitely will need to continue to see that. But yeah, well, like I said, we are going to continue to watch that area very closely, especially as we get into the afternoon hours today, as we even still got that tornado watch still in effect for those areas down there in Houston, Texas, at least areas around that. So we are going to continue to watch that area very closely still, as that area does look to continue to see those chances for storms. And it looks like that tornado warning has just expired. So yeah, we don't have any tornado warnings currently in effect right now, thankfully. But once again, we are going to continue to watch that area closely, as we still got those chances for severe weather once again. So we'll definitely continue to keep an eye on that. And yeah, like I said, we still even got a lot of those special weather statements around to even watch for as well, so we'll definitely continue to keep an eye on it. And yeah, we'll definitely continue to watch it, like I said. And yeah, we also will continue to watch those areas down farther south as well, as those areas are going to have those chances for some wind. And like I said, we might even have some opportunities for large hail as well. So we'll definitely continue to watch those storms closely as we head into the afternoon hours for today. So we'll definitely continue to watch that. And that's not the only thing to really watch for. We also need to also be watching for the potential of maybe even some severe weather as well. So we'll definitely continue, like I said, to watch those areas down there in Minnesota closely. No, not Minnesota. I meant to say Texas, down there in Texas, as we are going to continue to see those chances for severe weather persist once again. So we'll definitely continue to watch for that. And not only that area, we also even see some special weather statements still in effect for those areas, even up there into Louisiana. At least some of those storms that have been special weather statement before are now to the point where they might be capable of becoming stronger. So we will need to watch those areas very closely as we get into the next couple of minutes or so. So we definitely will need to watch those areas very closely. And like I said, if you guys got anything to leave down in the chat, feel free to do that, as we will continue to stay live, like I said. So feel free to do that if you haven't already. But yeah, though, like I said, we still got those storms down there in Texas to continue to watch for. And if you are just joining, we are continuing to watch a lot of these severe weather threats closely, as we still got that enhanced risk for severe weather across parts there of southern Texas, and as well as into parts there of southwest Louisiana, at least the extreme portion of it. It mostly includes southeast Texas, but also includes a little bit there of southwest Louisiana. And the main thing that's driving this have a tornado threat is, or no, not the tornado threat, but the severe weather threat is the tornado threat. Okay, we do have a 10% hatched risk for tornadoes anywhere from the Houston area all the way back up there into St. Augustine. So this is going to be an area to watch for in Texas as we get into the later afternoon hours for today. At least that's when I am thinking that the tornado threat is going to start becoming the highest. And once again, we even got that risk for hail and even damaging winds. So we'll continue to watch a lot of that area closely, as we will still continue to see those chances for severe weather persist. And yeah, and not only will we be keeping an eye on these two storms down there that are currently still under a special weather statement, But like I said, with some of these little big, little tiny baby storms that you see right there, are still going to be capable of producing a tornado. As we get into the later afternoon and maybe even into the early evening hours. So it's not like we're gonna see like anything bad. But it's definitely something, like I said, to watch closely for, especially as those chances for tornadoes still look to ramp up once again. So we'll continue to watch that very closely. And we might also even need to watch those areas down there into parts there of Houston closely as well, as some of those storms are still trying to rumble. Some of them are even trying to get their acts together. Look at that. Some lightning strikes currently observed across the Houston metro area. And so we gotta watch that area very closely as things do look to continue to start ramping up once again. So we'll definitely continue to watch it closely. I probably wouldn't like guarantee you that we're gonna see anything that's bad later today, but like I said, though, it is definitely something to continue to watch for, especially because things do look to start ramping up. So we'll continue to watch these two storms closely, and these aren't the only two to watch for. We also got these little cells, which one of them have actually just got issued a special weather statement, and this one's looking a little bit interesting over here, which is just getting ready to enter parts there, Louisiana, and it actually kind of has a little bit of a hook shape to it, as you can probably see, a little bit of a hook shape to it, which is pointing out that this may become tornadic in the future. But as of right now, that is just for 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and as well as quarter-size hail, which is below severe limits, but it will likely become severe warned at some point. So we will continue to watch that storm closely as we get into the next hour or two. And same with areas down here towards Cold Spring, Texas. You guys are still under a special weather statement for 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and as well as penny-sized hail. And same with you guys down here towards the Woodlands in Texas. So we got to watch that area closely as well. Wow, yeah, it's, well, like I said, it's been quite a long day, and I'm kind of tired right now. But well, like I said, I should still be able to be live for a little bit, as we are still gonna continue to watch a lot of these storms closely. And another update on the storm system again is that we are going to continue to see those chances for pea-sized hail and perhaps even some 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts with a lot of those storms. So we will continue to watch those storms closely as we get into the later afternoon, and as well as the early evening hours today. Let's see here. Avery says, "Hey again. Hi there, Avery. Thanks for joining me. I actually got my internet to finally work now, so that hopefully will continue to be the case." Let's see here. Mike says, "Bad storm in Texas." Yes, that is right, Mike. We currently got some pretty big storms down there in Texas, which one of them down there towards let's say southwest of Houston was just tornado warned not too long ago. So that is going to be a tornado warned storm to continue to watch closely for as we get into the afternoon hours today. And like I said, my friends, hopefully my internet continues to work, and if it continues to work, we will continue to stay live. Let's see here. Avery says, "Oh, good." Yeah, well, like I said, I'm really happy about it. And I think it was because I chose a little bit too high of a setting for my internet, which kind of slowed my internet down. So that's why I dropped it lower, and it seems to be working really well right now, thankfully. So hopefully that continues to be the case. But yeah, well, like I said, though, we even still got these storms down there in Texas to continue to keep an eye on, as those storms down there in Texas are still going to have the capability of producing some strong winds and even some small hail as we get into the next couple of hours. So we'll continue to watch those storms down there in Texas closely as we get into the next couple of hours, like I said. So we definitely got to watch those closely. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but Ryan Hollyo is also live too as well. He's also covering some of these storms, and I'm not sure if he went live just yet, but he is expected to be live as we get probably like into the next few hours or so. So we'll also watch him as well whenever he does go live. Let's see here. Avery says, "Not as scared as I was earlier." Yeah, that's good to hear, my friend. It's definitely something that not a lot of people are usually used to this time of year. So it's kind of surprising how we do have severe weather ongoing across the deep south. But the good news is that it's at least not up there to the north where people aren't even as used to severe weather. Let's see here. Mike says, "I heard from Weatherman Plus saying it's going to warm long range in January after 20th. Really, my friend? I do not know him very well, but I do believe you. I'll definitely check his video out after this live stream. Let's see here. DDF10 says, "Awesome. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that." And yeah, we will continue to watch these storms down there in Texas closely, like I said, as we get into the afternoon, later afternoon, and as well as the early evening hours for today. And yeah, that's mainly because we got that special weather statement still in effect for areas north of Houston. Still got one in effect for parts there of eastern Texas, and as well as parts there of western Louisiana. So we will continue to watch that as well. And yeah, that's pretty much everything that's been going on so far. And just another heads up for you guys in the deep south is that the Storm Prediction Center, I actually forgot to tell you guys about this a couple minutes ago, but the Storm Prediction Center has upgraded Saturday this weekend to an enhanced risk also. How wild is that? This is going to really be another big day for severe weather. And what's even more wild is that if you look at the probability of severe weather, there's a hatched risk included with it, a 30% hatched risk for severe weather, which means there will be a 30% chance for damaging winds or large hail, but those hazards could also be hatched, okay, which means we could maybe get another day with some possible strong tornadoes as we get into this weekend, which will be for Saturday, okay, which is just wild. I mean, I would not expect a lot of days of severe weather this time of year, but we are here to save you guys' lives from severe weather across the deep south, as it can happen, but it's definitely not as common as what we would typically expect. So that will be another day to watch for, as once again, pre-rare event could definitely occur once again as we get into our Saturday. Let's see here. Avery says, "I'm very wild." Yeah, it is very wild. Like I said, this is something that not a lot of people would expect for this time of year. Let's see here. DDF10 says, "Same." Yep. Pretty much almost like today, as we could be seeing all hazards in play as we get into Saturday, with maybe even some risk for strong tornadoes once again. So definitely not good news right there. And if we go back to the radar again, we still got some storms to continue to keep an eye on closely, as some of these storms are still going to be capable of producing tornadoes as we get into the next couple of hours. So like I said, we will continue to watch a lot of those storms very closely, as some of them still are expected to be capable of producing some tornadoes. So like I said, we will definitely continue to keep an eye on that. Let's see here. DDF10 says a new tornado watch has been issued. Really? let's check that out. So a new tornado watch has been issued. Let's see, we're gonna go to watches, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn a severe thunderstorm watch and as well as a tornado watch on. Let's see. Because I knew a tornado watch has been issued earlier for this area, but what area exactly are you talking about? Because I know this area has gotten under a tornado watch earlier, but I'm not seeing any new area that has just gotten under a tornado watch just yet. Are you talking about like Louisiana getting under a tornado watch? Let's see. I might also go to the Storm Prediction Center website to check that out. Not this one, but the next one. Yep, that one. Okay, there we go. All right. I'm just doing that to pretty much refresh the website. Let's see. Has a tornado watch been issued? Yeah, cause like I said, my friend, I know a tornado watch has been issued earlier, but it does not look like a tornado watch has been issued right now, though. So I believe you. We probably just might have to wait for a little bit before we can really see. Oh, just south of Shreveport. Okay, good to know, because then I would probably understand that a little bit better. So just south of Shreveport, yeah. So I see that part of it. So you're talking about like areas like Shreveport and as well as Mansfield, Pleasant Hill, and as well as many in Louisiana. So yeah, I get what you're saying, my friend. That. Probably is a new tornado watch, but definitely not as much to really notice it. Hmm. So yeah, like I said, we will continue to watch that closely as we get into the next few hours. Let's see here what Avery says. There it is. Yeah, like I said, it looks like it was probably for areas in Louisiana just to the south there of Shreveport. And I can actually go ahead and pull up the Storm Prediction Center website again and refresh it to just see it. I'm pretty much just looking to see what they were saying. But if you're wondering about the tornado watch from earlier today, the primary threats are a few tornadoes will be likely as we continue to get into the later afternoon and as well as the early evening hours with scattered large hail and very isolated large hail events up to 2 inches in diameter. That is humongous, and also scattered damaging winds up to 70 miles per hour are also going to be possible. So we will need to watch that area closely that is still currently under a tornado watch, including those areas just to the south there of Shreveport. So we'll definitely continue to watch you guys closely as we get into the later afternoon hours and perhaps even the early evening hours for today. I'm not sure if Ryan Hall y'all went live yet, but I think he's getting ready to in just a little bit. We'll have to see how things play out as we get into the later afternoon hours for today, because I still don't know exactly what we are gonna see. Worst case scenario is that we do end up seeing a strong tornado or two as we get into the afternoon hours today, but best case scenario is that we may not see this turn out to be as bad as what it really could have been, and the only way it would turn out to be like that is if the storms did not get their acts together as much. Let's see here. Avery says I don't see anything on the SPC about the new watch right now. Yeah, that's what I said, Avery, but I believed him though, because he did say that there was a new tornado watch, and he said south of Shreveport, which is true because areas south of Shreveport are still under a watch, but I probably would not consider this a new watch, especially because it is connected with the rest of it though. Let's see here. DDF10 says he will be live in about 30 minutes or so. Yes, that is right. I don't know if I'm going to be pulling him up during my live stream, but if he does have any important information, I might do that. But it does not sound like he's going to be live for a while, though. Mhm. But yeah, like I said, though, we still got those areas north of Houston to still continue to watch for, as we still got those showers and thunderstorms still in effect for those areas just to the north there of Houston, which will be capable of producing maybe some tornadoes as we get into the afternoon hours for today. So we will continue to watch that area very closely as we get into the next couple of hours, like I said, so we will definitely continue to watch. Let's see here. Avery says red is severe thunderstorm watch and yellow is tornado watch. Correct? Yes, that is correct, Avery. And just to show you, when I click on this yellow color, it shows tornado watch, which is going to be in effect for the next 4 hours. And when I click on that red color, it says severe thunderstorm watch, which is going to be for the next 4 hours. So yes, you are exactly correct, my friend. Thanks for answering that. Let's see here. Okay, I can't tell the difference between two. Yeah, it's kind of hard for um some people to do that, especially when they're like colorblind, but for me, I am not colorblind at all, so I can really tell what I'm doing. But it looks like the downtown area in Houston has just got a special weather statement. This special weather statement right there in Houston is going to be for winds up to 40 miles per hour. So it's not anything wild, but it's definitely an area to continue to watch closely for, as we could be seeing winds as high as 40 miles per hour and as well as some pea-sized hail. So something to really keep an eye on closely as we get into the later afternoon and as well as the early evening hours. So that will be one area to continue to keep an eye on closely, as downtown Houston, like I said, is currently under that special weather statement. We also got one just to the south of that as well, which is going to be in effect for wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour, and as well as pea-sized hail. That's going to be for areas like Pearland, even down there into Iowa, Colony. You guys are still going to continue to see those chances for some strong storms in Texas. And if you guys are wondering about what 40-mile-per-hour winds can do, it could blow down some tree limbs, blow around some unsecured objects, and might do a little bit of damage to cars due to some small hail that could occur, but not really looking at anything crazy as of right now, but definitely something to continue to watch for as we get into the afternoon hours. Let's see here. I wish they switched colors to make it easier for me. Yeah, it's well, like I said, it is hard for people to tell between two colors sometimes. It's common. But like I said, for me, it's great. I can easily tell between these two colors, and for my opinion, I wish Tornado Watch was darker red, because usually red indicates be on high alert, while yellow would probably be okay for a severe thunderstorm watch, because it's like caution. It's like caution. So I definitely would agree with you, Avery. I do think it would probably be better if they switched the colors, but um I definitely don't mind them using those colors. I still think it works pretty well. But yeah, we will continue to watch those areas, like I said, and we even got those severe thunderstorm watches in effect. And I'll actually be right back right now, because I got a lot of things. Just hold on a second. I will be right back in just a little bit. Mm, okay. There we go. I'm finally back now. I just had to quickly close something so that way the light didn't get in my face. But anyway, though, we still are tracking, like I said, the potential for some of these storms to continue to get their acts together. It's not really looking like anything crazy as of right now. Once again, so we'll continue to watch it, but not really looking like anything crazy, like I said. So we'll continue to watch it, but definitely nothing too bad. And so yeah, like I said, we'll definitely continue to watch it. And of course, these areas down there into Houston, we will continue to see those areas, see some in the way of severe weather over the next few hours. 'Cause like I said, some of these storms, especially down there in Houston, Texas, might still have a chance of getting their acts together as we get over the next couple of hours. So still something to continue to keep an eye on closely as things still are looking to start ramping up once again. And so we'll definitely continue to watch it. Let's take a look at the Storm Chasers. Let's start off by taking a look at Storm Chaser Corey Gherkin, which is currently located in the Livingston, Texas, which if you're wondering where that is, I'll show you guys when we go back to the radar after this, but Livingston, Texas is pretty much going to be located, I think it's pretty close to Houston, so like I said, we will definitely continue to watch those areas very closely as we get into the afternoon hours for today. So just definitely keep that in mind if you do have anything. And yeah, if we go back over there to the radar again and look for Livingston, Texas, because that's where Storm Chaser Curry Gherkin is, and if we look for that, we will know where he is, and we will know where he is. And yeah, if he does approach a storm, then we will know where to look. Let's see here, Livingston, Texas. Let's see, I might just have to search for it because I can't really find it by just looking on radar. Let's see, Livingston, Texas. So Livingston, Texas, is located right here. Let's check this out. Okay, I was actually right earlier. It actually is located pretty close to Houston, just to the north, east there of Houston. So back over here to the radar again. Like I said, he is in Livingston, Texas, which is located right here. After checking out that location. And the main thing we are going to continue to watch closely for is going to be that potential for some strong thunderstorms as we get into the next few hours. So we will definitely continue to watch those areas very closely. And even those areas down there towards the Houston area, we still got that special weather statement in effect for 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts and pea-sized hail. So we'll continue to watch those areas very closely as we get into the afternoon hours and as well as the early evening hours for today. Let's see here. DDF10 says someone captured a picture of a tornado today. I don't know if it's from today or not. There has been no reports of tornadoes for today, so with that being said, at least the part where he said I don't know if it's from today or not, it's probably you're probably talking about like maybe back in November, because there actually has been a few tornadoes reported that day back when we had that severe weather outbreak in November. So it's definitely something that we could see today, but like I said, there has not been any reports of tornadoes just yet, or at least not as of right now. But yeah, we also still got some of these other areas to keep an eye on. Doesn't look like we're gonna get a new tornado watch, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and take the watches off so that way we can see what's happening a little bit better. But once again, though, we are still gonna continue to watch those areas up there in places like Houston, Texas, still as we do head into the rest of the afternoon hours for today. So we'll definitely continue to watch that. Let's see here. Avery says, I'm back. She's not hurt. Oh, good. You are perfectly fine, my friend. I'm glad you told me, but no worries. No worries, my friend. You are fine. Let's see here. DDF10 says it was El Campo. Yes. El Campo was the city that was last under a tornado warning. So there might be a little bit of devastation there, but I don't really think there was really anything crazy happening over there, especially given the fact that we didn't have any reports with that storm, but we will continue to watch some of those, like I said, as we still cannot rule out a stronger tornado this afternoon. Let's see here. Maybe it was in the field. No, like I said, we did not have reports with that storm down there. So I think the only thing that was happening with that storm would be those damaging winds. Cause like I said, there was no reports of tornadoes, thankfully, with that storm. But it was still to the point where we still needed to watch those areas closely still. As like I said, some of these storms might have produced a brief tornado, but no one has seen any signs of a tornado on the ground just yet. So we will watch it, but it's definitely not certain as of right now whether one has been reported. Let's see here. DDF10 says, looks like it was. Okay. It's not something that has been reported, like I said, at least not as of right now, but the chances of one of these storms being capable of producing a brief tornado when they're not tornado warnings are typically pretty low. So we'll see what the National Weather Service surveyor says after the tornadoes and as well as the severe thunderstorms roll on by. But like I said, I'm not really seeing any reports of that. Let's see here. Avery says, yeah. We'll definitely keep an eye on this closely. And so yeah, we'll definitely continue to keep an eye on that. And yeah, so we'll continue to watch those areas down there towards Houston closely. We also got some rain still around as well as those areas like Evansville, Indiana. We are currently dealing with a little bit of rainfall, especially out there in the areas near the Wabash River. So that's just a heads up for some of you guys as we are currently dealing with some rainfall in some of those areas. But once again, though, we still got these storms that we are tracking down there in Texas. So we'll definitely continue to watch it closely. But yeah, we will continue to watch those areas in Louisiana closely once again, as things once again are still going to continue to start ramping up. We also are going to be watching places like Houston, Texas closely, as we are still under a special weather statement still. So we will continue to watch those areas down there in Houston closely, as things once again are going to continue to ramp up. Let's see here. Avery says, I think my area is supposed to get rain tomorrow night and into Saturday, then more on Sunday. Yes. when we looked at the models earlier, at least on the last live stream when you were here, it did point out that there was going to be some chances for some rain. So let's just quickly go ahead and show you that before we forget, because on the models, um it currently is showing that there will be some chances for rainfall as we get into the weekend, like you said, Avery, and then maybe even another shot of seeing some rain, probably even some snowfall across your area, as there is some of that blue. So pretty much a rain and snow mix can be expected for you as we get into the weekend and even into next week, with maybe even another big storm. Holy crap, look at that. That is crazy. But obviously not certain. No need to complain about that big snowstorm rolling on through, and no need to be excited about it. That is pretty bullish looking to me. And yeah, if you compare that to the GFS model, not the same. Plus, it even shows one a little bit far down to the south, which would even be more unusual. Let's see here. Avery says, I asked Michigan Storm Chasers about anything worrying. They said nothing bad was expected. Really? Really, I did not know that. Let's see here. DDF10 says, I saw it was retweeted from Ryan Hall's Twitter. Yeah, I know Ryan Hall a lot more than Weatherman Plus, but he I don't really go on his streams all the time, but I definitely know him though. I definitely do, and so I also like to support him as well. So yeah, we'll definitely continue. So yeah, well, like I said, we will continue to watch it closely. Let's see here. Avery says, I'm up in Michigan. I'm hoping to get a good amount this time. Yeah, I'm hoping the Ohio Valley will also get some chances for some snowfall, because that's where I live. I actually live in southwest Indiana. I don't know if you know that, but I live southwest Indiana, right over in that area. So definitely in a completely different location, but definitely in an area that currently isn't dealing with severe weather right now, thankfully, even though we do see quite a bit of severe weather during the time of year. But yeah, we will definitely continue to watch it. And so, yeah, we'll definitely continue to do that. In areas down there towards Texas once again, so pretty much places around Houston, still currently under that special weather statement, which is just getting ready to expire right now. And same with that one a little far down to the south. So we'll continue to watch those areas closely, but definitely not seeing anything crazy as of right now, but we'll continue to watch that area. In areas a little far to the north, like Florin, Louisiana, we are still under a special weather statement for 40-mile-per-hour winds and half-inch hail for those areas like Leesville, all the way up there into Many in Louisiana. Let's see here. Avery says we should have a white Christmas during Christmas yesterday. Yeah, we should have had snowfall yesterday, shouldn't we? Because it's usually something that people would expect more than severe weather. So definitely not definitely not the same story this year. More of a severe weather event than a snow event. Let's see here. It always makes Christmas better. Yeah, it does, my friend. It does usually make Christmas a lot better, doesn't it? So we're hoping that next year we'll have a white Christmas, because we already know that we didn't see a white Christmas this year, but yeah, unfortunately, we did not get a white Christmas, like I said, but you are right. It does make Christmas better, doesn't it? But yeah, like I said though, we still got those areas in Louisiana still currently under that severe thunderstorm warning right now, as we are going to continue to see those chances once again for maybe a little bit of stronger storms over the next few hours. So we will continue to watch that area very closely. But as of right now though, we're not really seeing anything certain. Let's see here. Avery says it always makes Christmas better. Let's see here. I saw a Slint Hill Christmas Eve last year. It was foggy. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, it was definitely a little bit of a different story this year, but I can definitely tell how things have definitely been different over the past few years. But yeah, like I said though, we will continue to watch those areas up there in northern Louisiana closely. Those areas a little bit far down to the south, like Horn, Beak, in Louisiana, still under a special weather statement for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and perhaps even some not 60-mile-per-hour winds, but 40-mile-per-hour winds, and as well as half-inch hail. So that's still a little bit on the stronger side of things. But like I said, though, we will definitely continue to watch it closely as we get into the afternoon hours today, or at least the later part, and then as well as the early evening hours. So we'll definitely continue to watch it closely. But yeah, once again, though, we are still tracking the potential for some strong storms down there in the deep south, like I said. So we will continue to watch those closely as we get into the next couple of hours or so. And it does not look like Ryan Hall, y'all, has gone live yet. But like I said, by the time he does, we will definitely keep an eye on it. And if you guys are wondering about me, I can actually go ahead and quickly show you guys something really cool that I am almost ready to earn. Okay, this is going to be really exciting by the time I earn this, because the reason why we're talking about this is because I have not earned this yet. But just to show you guys, we actually are getting ready to earn a pretty cool reward. Because if we go to my laptop, look at this. We are talking almost 3,000 watch hours before like this weekend. Like, I am so close to being eligible, which means you guys can donate money to me. You guys will be able to you guys will also be able to even do more than that with me. So yeah, it's definitely going to be something to keep an eye on, because like I said, I am so close to being eligible, which I hope I do by the time I get to 3,000 watch hours. So you guys will almost be able to donate to me. How happy is that? And so if you guys want me to get to 3,000 watch hours, you guys got to make sure you guys are staying on my videos longer, and of course subscribing to my channel if you guys would like to earn this. But back over to where we were before, though, we are going to continue to track those areas down there closely. So we definitely, like I said, are going to continue to watch those areas in Louisiana closely, as those areas are still going to continue to have those chances of stronger thunderstorms, like I said. So we will continue to watch those areas very closely as we get into the later afternoon, and as well as the early evening hours for today, as we are only about an hour from the later afternoon. So we will definitely continue to watch it closely. And we will also even watch parts there of southern Arkansas as well, as some of those areas are still going to have some chances of seeing some large hail and even some damaging winds as we get into the next few hours. So we'll continue to keep an eye on it closely. Let's see here. Avery says, I'll donate when you reach that goal. Well, thank you, my friend. I really appreciate that. I'm not really sure when exactly I'll earn it, but I'm expected to earn it before the middle of next week. So hopefully I earn it sometime this weekend. And then that's when you guys will be able to become members on my channel too as well. I will try to get everything up as soon as I can, so that way you guys can donate, become members, and do all that cool stuff. So hopefully that is something that I earn by the time we get to that. Let's see here. No problem. Yeah, thank you, Avery. Like I said, it's much appreciated that you are willing to donate to me. And like I said, I will let you know by the time I earn it, which will more than likely be before the middle of next week. So hopefully that's the case. But yeah, once again, we are still tracking even these strong storms down there in Houston. We actually still got that special weather statement in effect for Houston now, as they just issued another one. This one down here in Houston is going to be for 40-mile-per-hour winds and perhaps even some small hail as we get into the next few hours. So we will continue to watch that area very closely. So we'll definitely continue to see that. Let's see here. I'm gonna quickly go ahead and do something real quick. I'm just gonna quickly do something so that way this stops happening. But yeah, I'm just gonna quickly turn it down a little bit so that way I don't have so much of that around. But yeah, anyway though, like I said though, we still got that special weather statement still in effect for parts down there in Texas, as we still got those storms around. We are seeing pretty good storms getting ready to head towards the Houston metro area in just a little bit, so we will continue to watch those areas very closely as we get into the next few hours. So definitely make sure to keep that in mind if you're going to be doing anything down there in Houston, Texas. Let's see here. What did you do for Christmas yesterday? We just hanged out with friends and had a fun time. That's about all. And we also earned a lot of presents. So we're hoping that we can use those presents to do some fun stuff, and that does include like a popcorn machine, and that also includes some other things that we got from Santa. It was really fun. It was really fun yesterday, and I hope you also had a good Christmas too as well. I hope you guys also got some really cool presents from him. But once again, though, we are still going to be tracking those areas up there in Louisiana and as well as Houston closely, as those areas are still going to continue to, get close to the point where we will need to watch for some more severe thunderstorms by the time we get into the late afternoon and perhaps early this evening as well, because from what we're seeing right now, it does not look like a lot of these storms are going to become severe, especially because we mostly got just special weather statements in effect. So the good news is that we might not have to worry as much about severe weather as we get into the later afternoon hours, but the bad news though is that we still got that risk for a few strong tornadoes. So we are still going to continue to watch it closely, as things once again are going to probably start ramping up again, but does not look like anything crazy as of right now. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this to see if they've done any changes. Okay, so it says the severe weather threat continues to spread into far southeast Texas. That is pretty much a that's pretty much just a mesosilga session. Not really saying that there will be a tornado watch, but that does say that there will continue to be those chances for severe weather as we get into the afternoon hours for today. So we will continue to watch that area very closely. Let's see here. DDF10 says you got a popcorn machine. Yes, I did get a popcorn machine. My friend, I did get a popcorn machine. It was really cool. Let's see here. Avery says, ooh, sounds fun. Yeah, I sure did. I got a new iPad. I got some new sweaters, a makeup kit, socks, a new PS5 controller, a Spider-Man shirt, a Spider-Man doll, and a Spider-Man mug. Really, that's a lot of prizes, my friend. I'm glad you had a fun Christmas. I'm glad you had a fun Christmas. But yeah, like I said though, we will continue to keep an eye on these storms down there in Texas closely as we get into the next couple of hours. And like I said, it does not look like a lot of them are going to be able to become severe as the latest. We haven't really seen anything crazy coming through as of right now, but we are still going to be keeping an eye on it closely as things could once again start ramping up again. And it looks like we just got a storm popping off the coast there of Houston. Let's actually check this one out to see. And yeah, this includes water spouts and winds of 34 knots or greater. That is kind of crazy. So we'll watch this storm closely as it does get close to moving on into Galveston Bay. So I'd probably say slight chance of a tornado warning with this one, which is mainly because if we look at the velocity scan, might have a little bit of rotation, but I would not really say enough to drop a real tornado. Let's see here. DDF10 says, I thought you were a boy. Laugh out loud. I am a boy. I am a boy. DDF. And unless you're talking to Avery, I'm sorry. If you're talking to Avery, I apologize. I thought you were talking to me for a second. But yeah, I kind of thought she was a boy also, but she sure is a girl. Let's see here. Avery says, a lot of people online think I'm a dude. I know. You are too funny, my friend. You are way too funny. You are way too funny. Let's see here. He was talking to me. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I know. I know. Like I said, that was really funny. I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised you guys are doing that to each other. That's really funny. But yeah, back over here to the radar again, though, we are still going to continue to track those chances for severe weather as we get into the next couple of hours. Now, once again, it's not really going to be like anything crazy, but it's definitely something to still keep an eye on, as 40-mile-per-hour winds and as well as half-dollar size hail are still going to continue to be a possibility. So we will continue to watch it as we get into the next few hours. But yeah, let's see here. It looks like we just got a new tornado warning in effect. New tornado warning has just been issued. And so we will need to watch this area closely as we currently got a new tornado warning now in effect for these areas in Texas. So if you live northeast of Houston, across North Cleveland, back down there into parts there of Texas, you need to make sure you are in your safe spot. And the latest from this radar actually shows a very strong area of rotation. Oh my goodness, this is kind of startling me a little bit because look how strong that area of rotation is. This is wild. Strong rotation in that area, which is just crazy. And I'm not sure what happened right there, but it was pretty strong rotation, not gonna lie. So we will need to watch those areas very closely still, as those areas are still gonna need to be taking shelter. So if you do live in North Cleveland, down there into parts there of Lim, up there into let's see, other areas include Holly Grove, and as well as these areas down there towards Jacob Statement, Lakeland. You guys need to make sure you guys are in your safe spots, as we currently got that risk for maybe a strong tornado with this storm. Like I said, we got really strong rotation with this storm, which could be enough to support maybe a strong tornado on the ground, because look at that velocity. Like I said, very strong rotation. Unfortunately, very strong rotation, as we got that big area of rotation right there. So make sure you are gaining your safe spots right now as we get into the next few hours. Currently is not observed, but will likely become observed over the next few hours. And it looks like we just got another tornado warning, as right behind it we actually have another strong storm. Holy crap, that was a pretty dramatic change compared to what we've been dealing with right now, which is just wild. I was not expecting these storms to become tornado warned as soon as I was saying they weren't, but unfortunately, we got 2 tornado warnings now in effect for these areas like Kingwood. You guys need to make sure you are being in your safe spots. This even includes Dayton, in parts of Texas. This even includes areas up there into Lim, Texas, so make sure you are being in your safe spots, as both of these actually have a pretty strong area of rotation with them. Could be a really bad scenario. We will see what happens, but like I said, both of these got really strong rotation with them, so I'm hoping that both of these will not drop a tornado, but there is a chance they both do, so make sure to be on very high alert, and of course be in the most interior room of your home and as many walls in between you and the outside as humanly possible. A tornado shelter or a basement is the safest spot, but if you don't have either one of those, make sure you are going into the most interior room of your home and as many walls in between you and the outside as humanly possible. I know. That did escalate quickly, didn't it? And like I said, we got some pretty strong areas of rotation down there in Texas, unfortunately. So it's definitely something to really watch for, as we got those 2 tornado warnings still currently in effect, as we do have some very strong areas of rotation on both of those storms, as you can probably tell right there. And it looks like Ryan Hall has just gotten live right now. That's because we already gotten these 2 tornado warnings in effect, and these are going to continue to stick around for quite a long time. So like I said, these are going to have that potential to possibly produce a strong tornado, as we got that pretty big area of rotation right there, as you can probably see. And so that is going to be something to really keep an eye on closely, as like I said, Ryan Hall has just went live, so this is becoming quite a problem over the next couple of hours. And yeah, we actually got 3 tornado warnings now. Holy crap, that is really bad. We got 3 tornado warnings now in effect now. 3 tornado warnings total. So we definitely gotta really stay live for this, guys. This is definitely was a pretty big scenario, like I said. And like I said, we got 3 of those tornado warnings currently in effect. And if we take a look at the radar again, like I said, we got those pretty strong areas of rotation, and they issued one ahead of schedule because this storm right there got a lot of rotation with it, and that's why they're expecting that storm right there to continue eastward into that area, possibly bringing some chances for tornadoes. So that is definitely going to be a storm to continue to watch very closely right there. We also do have another supercell to watch for just behind it that also is getting its act together and starting to produce a little concern for maybe a few tornadoes right there too, as well, produced by that supercell as it continues to climb to the northeast. So definitely not looking good for you guys. So make sure you guys are getting into your safe spots if you guys do live northeast there of Houston. So places like Kingwood, North Cleveland, up there into parts there of the Sam Houston area, and even areas up there into the big Thick Dick National Preserve area. You guys need to make sure you guys are getting into your safe spots. Let's see here. They weren't kidding. They said it was going to be bad. Yes, it's going to be very bad. Now that we got 3 tornado warnings now in effect. And like I said, Ryan Holleyall has just went live, so you guys can go ahead and check out his stream as we are really getting started on this live coverage. Definitely not good news for a lot of people. Really bad news. Let's see here. Let's see if they touch down. Well, like I said, this tornado warning has not been observed yet. But if we do take a look at the correlation coefficient, that is what's going to determine on if we really have a tornado on the ground. So if we take a look at the correlation coefficient, no imminent debris ball with that storm just yet. But if that does continue to rotate, it may be capable of producing a tornado. So like I said, we're going to watch that storm very closely as we get into the next 30 minutes. Let's see here. Avery says, it's bad when max velocity, and Ryan Holleyall is like, yes, we do know it's going to be very bad, and we're hoping that everyone is in their safe spots right now. Like I said, we got those 3 tornado warnings in effect, and it sounds like we might even have a severe thunderstorm warning. Let's see, where is that? Okay, yeah, we also got a new severe thunderstorm warning for those areas in Louisiana too as well. So let's go ahead and check that out now, because those areas in Louisiana, like I said, are currently under a severe thunderstorm warning, currently for $50 size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. So we will continue to watch that storm very closely as we get into the next couple of minutes. So definitely make sure to keep that in mind if you are going to be doing anything in that area. Because yeah, like I said, things have really started to escalate quickly over the past hour, and so we gotta really watch these storms very closely, as a lot of them are likely to be capable of producing a tornado over the next few hours. And if we take a look at those ones again, we do still got those 3 tornado warnings still in effect, as we still got that pretty big area of rotation right there. Once again, no tornado as of right now, but we definitely will need to watch it closely. Let's see. Uh-oh, we got a tornado on the ground. This is bad. Okay, oh my goodness. This is a partially dangerous situation. Take cover now. Okay, this is really bad, guys. We currently got a damaging tornado currently on the ground in Texas. This is really bad, my friends. Really, really bad. And this is because if we look at the correlation coefficient, we do have a little bit of an imminent debris ball now. This is really bad, guys. Get to your safe spots now. Areas like Grand Cane, up there towards Sam Houston, up there into Vena, Texas. You guys need to make sure you guys are getting into your safe spots. This is really, really bad. Take cover now. This is terrible. So this is definitely, like I said, not good news. Like I said, we are going to continue to stay live for this, given the fact that we are talking about a potentially strong and dangerous tornado on the ground. So we'll definitely continue to watch it very closely over the next couple of hours, as, like I said, things are not looking good. We're looking really bad for those areas just to the northeast there of Houston. As, like I said, we got that tornado warning in effect, and this is due to a damaging tornado on the ground, which is more than likely causing obliterating and devastating damage right now. So take cover now if you live northeast of Houston, guys. This is really bad, really, really bad, and hopefully things do not continue to be that case, but it's definitely not good news. Take cover now, guys. This is a really bad situation northeast of Houston. But yeah, like I said, though, we will continue to watch it very closely, like I said, over the next few hours. And, you know, it's not going to be, I don't think this is going to be anything in the way of like an EF4 tornado, but it's definitely a very strong tornado. Like I said, you guys need to take cover now by going to the most interior room of your home and as many walls in between you and the outside as humanly possible. A tornado shelter or a basement is the safest spot, but if you don't have that, go to the most interior room of your home on the lowest floor possible. I am serious right now. Jeez. Once again, definitely was not expecting that. But like I said, you guys need to take cover now, as that area of rotation is pretty dang strong. Pretty dang strong rotation right there, just to the northeast there of Houston, Texas. Okay, so like I said, you guys need to make sure you guys are getting into your safe spots. This is really bad. So yeah, we will continue to watch it closely, like I said, over the next few hours. So yeah, we'll definitely continue to watch it as things are once again looking very bad because we got a damaging tornado still on the ground right there in Texas, and this is mainly because it's gonna be pretty terrible right there, and it's gonna be going towards big thickened national preserve area in Texas with potentially devastating damage. Let's see here. Dang, I wasn't expecting that either. I know it's a very bad situation, my friend. You are very far away from this, so not even close to seeing really anything crazy. But it's definitely bad for these people down here in Houston, because like I said, we got that big area of rotation in the ground. Let's see here. Man, I can't imagine these fear, all the fear these people must have. Yeah, I know. It's like I said, it's pretty bad. I hope things do not turn out to be as bad as what they really could have been, but unfortunately, it's definitely not looking good for those people down there in Texas, is it? Let's see, we're gonna go ahead and pull up a storm chaser right now. This is Brandon, storm chaser Corey Gherkin. That's what I meant to say. Corey Gherkin is currently in a tornado warning right now, which is currently looking at some pretty bad storms. So he's currently in a tornado warning right now, and so we are gonna be watching him to see if he gets into that tornado part of that storm, which is really bad. This is really bad. But yeah, we will definitely continue to watch it closely, like I said, as we get into the next few hours. Cause like I said, though, we are gonna continue to watch Corey Gherkin closely as he is currently looking at that tornado on the ground. He might even be in it, but this is definitely a very bad storm and a very bad situation for him. So we will continue to watch it, but definitely not good news right there. And it looks like, let's see, this one does not show a particularly dangerous situation, so there could be a chance that this tornado might have died down a little bit, which hopefully is the case. But it turns out that we like I said, we are probably seeing a pretty bad and strong tornado still currently on the ground. Let's see here. Do you think it could be a tornado emergency? No, it is not a tornado emergency, my friend. This is just a PDS tornado warning, which all that means is particularly dangerous situation, is not anything near a tornado emergency. The only reason why we would see a tornado emergency is if the rotation was strong enough, and if it was looking like it could have been an EF5, EF4 tornado. So usually tornado emergencies are pretty rare, guys. That is something that would really be bad, really be bad for this time of year. Oh wow. Look, doesn't look like my internet is doing too good. I'll be right back for a second. But like I said, we got that bad tornado on the ground, so make sure to get to shelter immediately. Okay. I'm sorry about that. I'm finally back now. I just had to quickly um check my internet again to make sure it was working. But anyway, though, like I said, though, we still got that dangerous tornado warning still in effect right now, as we are going to continue to see those chances, like I said, for PDS tornado. So we will continue to watch that very closely over the next couple of hours or so. So it's definitely something to continue to keep an eye on closely as we get into the next few minutes. Okay, yeah. It looks like my internet started working a little bit better, but yeah. Like I said, though, we will continue to watch it very closely as we get into the next few hours. It does look like these areas northwest, or northeast rather, of Houston, we will continue to see those chances for tornadoes, and we even got another severe thunderstorm warning to watch for, and this is mainly going to be for those 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts that could roll on through as we get into the next few hours. So we will continue to watch that storm very closely. And yeah, we still got those three tornado warnings in effect. That one a little far down to the south, that one currently does not have any rotation with it, but we will definitely continue to, or not very much rotation with it, but we will definitely continue to watch it. Let's see here. Funnel cloud about to touch on Ryan Stream. Yeah, it does look like we could be at the point to where a funnel cloud may touch in just a little bit. So we are gonna watch it very closely over the next few hours. Cause if we look at that, let's go ahead and select to a different stream. If this will even work. I'm gonna go ahead and move this forward. There we go. Yep, final cloud currently shown on Texas Storm Chaser stream, and yeah, getting pretty close. Got quite a bit of rotation in that area right now, and it is going to be an area to really keep an eye on closely as we get into the next couple of hours. And so tornado on the ground could be possible. Okay, so make sure to keep that in mind if you do live across those areas a little farther down to the south, because those areas down there in Texas, like I said, are definitely gonna be at risk for the potential of a few tornadoes. And just take a look at that. Not really seeing anything good. This is bad news. Bad news. Let's see here. Saturday looks even worse. I know. Saturday, we got another enhanced risk of severe weather to watch for as we get into the next few hours, because it's just not looking good for us, unfortunately. Not looking good. But yeah, like I said, though, we are going to continue to watch those areas in Houston closely, as we still got those chances for tornadoes once again. Now, it's not really looking like anything bad as of right now, as we currently got no tornadoes on the ground anymore, as the latest from that warning does not say that there's anything crazy, but we still got that tornado warning still in effect. And I'm talking about this one, by the way. We still got that damaging tornado still on the ground as we get into the next few hours. Because if we look at this tornado warning up here, we still got that damaging tornado, like I said, unfortunately. So make sure you are still taking cover, as this could still be a big giant tornado still on the ground. Let's see here. Another tornado warning has been issued. Okay, let's see. So, if another tornado warning been issued, let's see. Yep. Another warning we got one, two, three tornado warnings, and even a 4-1 behind it. So we're pretty much just seeing a line of tornado warnings right there, as you can probably see. So we will continue to watch that area very closely as we get into the next couple of hours or so, as that area once again is going to continue to see those chances. So we'll definitely continue to watch it closely. Let's see here. I'm going to try to change something to see if this will help with my internet. I don't know if it will, but I think it might. So let me just do something real quick. But yeah, like I said, though, we still got those tornado warnings still in effect for those areas, and so we will continue to watch it very closely as we get into the afternoon, later afternoon, and as well as the early evening hours today, as we are still going to continue to see those chances for tornadoes persist. So definitely make sure to keep that in mind if you got anything going on for today. Let's see here. I'm crying again for the third time today. Yeah, definitely not very good for those people farther down south of you, Avery. I was hoping that things wouldn't be so bad, but it turns out things are, like I said, really starting to ramp up. So we're hoping that things will not be so crazy. Let's see here. PDS warning expired. Yep, I saw that. PDS warning has expired, but we still got those tornado warnings still in effect for those areas, don't we? So we are going to continue once again to watch those areas closely over the next couple of hours or so, especially if those warnings do continue. Let's see here. I could die that day. Oh, you're fine, Avery. No need to complain. But yeah, like I said, we still got that tornado warning still in effect for those areas a little far down to the south. And if we look at those storm chasers again, this is Tim Reed, by the way. Let's see, we just gotta wait for this to load because I haven't pulled this up for a while. But yeah, like I said, we got Tim Reed live, and it does look like we got that PDS warning still in effect. Let's go back to the radar to go check that out. Cause yeah, like I said, we got that tornado warning still in effect, and we even got that one right behind it too as well, which both of those will be capable of producing a tornado or two over the next couple of hours or so. So we definitely need to watch the weather closely, you know. Well, like I said, Avery, you are fine. You are perfectly fine. But yeah, once again, we still got those tornado warnings in effect, and it sounds like this area down there near Dayton Lakes in Texas has actually gained a little bit more in the way of rotation over the next last few hours. So that's definitely bad news for you guys over there near Dayton, as we got that pretty big area of rotation right there, as you can probably see. So we'll keep an eye on that closely as we get into the next few hours. But yeah, like I said, we are going to continue to watch those areas down there in Texas closely, as we will continue to see those chances for tornadoes once again over the next few hours. So we'll definitely continue to watch those areas closely, as some of those areas are still going to be needing to be watched for, as we still got that chance for maybe a tornado or two over the next few hours. So we will continue to watch that very closely, as we will continue once again to watch it. Let's see, we were in the bathroom and the tree almost fell on top of us. Jeez, that's very devastating, isn't it? But yeah, once again, though, we still got those tornado warnings still in effect for those areas to the northwest of Houston, northeast, northwest of Houston. So we are going to continue to watch it closely over the next couple of hours. As things once again are going to start to ramp up quite a bit, as we still got that severe thunderstorm warning in effect for both of those areas in Texas, and even one up there into parts there of Louisiana, as that one continues to roll on through. But we are mainly watching these tornado warnings closely still, as those areas still got a little bit of rotation with them. So like I said, we are going to continue to watch those areas very closely over the next couple of hours, as we could still get some rotation around. But yeah, like I said, though, we will continue to watch those areas closely, as those tornado warnings are going to expire in just a little bit. So hopefully they do expire pretty soon down there in parts there of Texas. So we are going to continue to watch it. Let's see here. I don't want to go through repeat. Yeah, it's definitely something that I probably wouldn't want to do as well. But yeah, let's see here. I have a mental health this sore call PTSD because of it. Yeah, I know what that was, but yeah, I get what you're saying. But anyway, though, like I said, we still got those warnings still in effect down there in parts there of Texas. And once again, we are going to have some chances for tornadoes over the next few hours. And this one currently does not have any rotation with it, but this one might need to get like a PDS warning on it, as we do have some pretty strong rotation with this system. Not enough to say that there will be a lot, but definitely enough to say that there might be a little bit of a chance of maybe a spin up tornado or two with that storm as it continues to move towards the northeast. So we will continue to watch it very closely as we get into the next few hours or so. So definitely keep that in mind. But yeah, like I said, though, we are going to continue to watch those areas down there in Texas closely as we get into the next few hours, especially as we are going to continue to see, once again, those tornado warnings and even those severe thunderstorm warnings, including this one up there into Louisiana. And this one is going to be capable of producing 40-mile-per-hour winds and even some half-inch size hail over the next few hours, while the severe thunderstorm warning is going to be capable of producing 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and half-dollar size hail. So we will continue to watch it very closely over the next couple of hours, and it does look like we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning for these areas under the tornado warnings, and that's going to be for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and as well as penny size hail. And yeah, that's going to be something to watch for, as some of these storms still got a little bit of rotation with them, as you can probably see right there. So we are going to continue to watch those storms very closely, and both of them are getting pretty close to expiring, but it's definitely to the point where we're gonna need to watch both of those storms very closely over the next couple of hours. But yeah, we will need to watch it very closely, like I said, over the next few hours. And we also will be tracking maybe even a chance of some tornado occurring on the ground over the next few hours, like I said. So just make sure you are paying attention if you do live across those areas. And if you guys are wondering what that background noise is, that's just my older sister playing the piano with my kids just squirming around. So, or not my kids, but my siblings. My siblings are currently squirming around downstairs right now. So if you guys hear any of that, that's just the rest of my family. But like I said, though, we are still currently dealing with those severe thunderstorm warnings still, as we still got 2 tornado warnings in effect for down there in Texas, while we even got some severe thunderstorm warnings still in effect. And it looks like a new tornado warning. Let's see, is this a new one? No, it's not. This is getting ready to expire, and that's what that probably means. But we do have that new severe thunderstorm warning, though, and so we will definitely need to watch it. Let's see here. But I pray to God, and the house and my house were fine. Yeah. I pray to you, Avery. I hope you stay safe. I hope you continue to be alive even as we get into severe weather season, which is only gonna be in about 2 months. So we are getting pretty close to when severe weather season is gonna start again, because that is gonna be from March through May. But yeah, we will, like I said, continue to watch those areas very closely over the next few hours, and so we will definitely continue to watch it. We do have some pretty big area of rotation over here towards Houston, like I said, so those are going to be areas to continue to watch closely for over the next few hours, as we are going to continue to see those chances for severe weather persist once again. So we'll definitely continue to watch it very closely as we get into the next few hours, like I said. So make sure to keep that in mind if you're gonna be doing anything, or if you got any plans currently around. So yeah, we'll definitely continue to watch it, like I said. But yeah, once again, though, we still got those tornado warnings and even those severe thunderstorm warnings still in effect. It's hopefully things will start dying off in just a little bit, as these tornado warnings are getting ready to expire in just a second. And by the time they do, we're probably gonna end the stream, because we've been live for over 2 hours. That's a very long time, but it's still once again something to continue to watch for, as things once again are gonna probably be close to the point when we're gonna be seeing once again those chances for maybe a brief tornado or two over the next few hours. But once again, though, we still got those severe thunderstorm warnings still in effect for those areas down there into the metro area in Houston. So we'll be keeping an eye on that very closely. We also still got some rotation with these tornado warning storms up there northeast of Houston. So we'll continue to watch those as well. Let's see here. I still have nightmares and think back to that day when I don't want to. Yeah, it's crazy, especially after severe storms. You know, it's kind of wild, isn't it? But yeah, like I said, though, we are going to continue to see those chances for severe weather across those areas, as things are going to continue to be that. And if we look at our storm chasers again, let's go ahead and check these out. We currently got him in a tornado warning. Let's see about him. We also got him in a tornado warning as well. And then what about Reed? Let's see where he is. Yeah, we got some pretty big time tornado warnings still in effect, so we will continue to watch those very closely over the next couple of minutes. Back over here to the radar again, we still got that tornado warning down there in Texas. It looks like that tornado warning has just expired, thankfully, but we are going to continue to watch some of those storms closely, as this one right down there is still capable of producing maybe a tornado or two over the next couple of hours. So like I said, we will continue to watch it very closely. And yeah, definitely something like I said to really keep an eye on as we get into the next couple of hours, like I said. So definitely something to not ignore. And like I said, we will also need to even watch those areas up there into Louisiana, as we did after we have a severe thunderstorm warning in those areas. But yeah, we still got that tornado warning still in effect for those areas down there in Louisiana once again, as some damaging winds and once again some large hail is still going to be possible with the storm, even if it doesn't end up producing a tornado over the next couple of hours. So like I said, we will continue to watch that storm closely. Let's see here. That's what PTSD does to me. Yeah, it's once again, it's not really fun to see things like this, but it's definitely once again something to continue to watch for, as things are probably gonna start ramping up over the next few hours. But let's see. Oh, something happened. Not really sure what that was, but might be because I've been having this on for a while. Just wait a second. Okay, there we go. Finally, that kind of skipped for a little bit, but we are finally back to the radar again. So if we take a look at this, we are gonna once again continue to be tracking those tornado warnings still in effect, and I'm gonna go ahead and refresh this website. And so, yeah, we will continue to watch those tornado warnings over the next couple of hours as we get into the next few hours, like I said. So, like I said, we are going to continue to watch those areas very closely. Let's see here. I need therapy. Oh, you're fine, Avery. No worries. But yeah, like I said, we are going to continue to watch that storm very closely as we get into the next few hours, which we actually only have one tornado warning still currently in effect, and as well as three severe thunderstorm warnings, as we got one down there towards Houston, another one past that tornado warning, and of course another one up here into Louisiana still. So we will continue to watch those storms very closely as we get into the next couple of hours. So, like I said, we will definitely continue to watch those. But yeah, we still got that tornado warning still in effect, as we still got that in effect because of that little area of rotation, as you can probably see right there. So we will continue to watch that storm closely over the next couple of hours. And it looks like we just got a new tornado warning now. New tornado warning currently in effect. And this is a radar indicated tornado warning due to that area of rotation right there, as you can see. So another tornado warning to watch closely for over the next few hours, as we are going to once again be tracking that potential for a tornado. So we definitely will keep an eye on it very closely. And yeah, we currently got some pretty strong rotation, like I said, over the next few hours. So we will definitely, like I said, need to watch that area very closely, as that severe thunderstorm warning is still currently in effect. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do something real quick. And yeah, like I said, we will continue to watch that area very closely, as like I said, it still has some rotation with it. So we will continue to watch that area very closely over the next couple of hours, as both of these still are going to have the capability of producing a tornado or two. And this area has that small area of rotation right down here towards Dayton, Texas. So we are going to watch those areas in Texas very closely over the next few hours. But yeah, once again, though, we are still going to continue to watch that storm very closely over the next few hours, as some of these storms are once again are going to have the capability of maybe producing a tornado or two. So we will continue to watch that storm very closely. Let's see here. Storm in Texas, because yeah, like I said, we got that new tornado warning, and so we are still currently watching it right now, as those are going to continue to move on through places like Dayton, Texas, up there towards Liberty. You guys are still currently under tornado warning right now, so make sure you get to your safe spots. And yeah, if we look at the latest from the Storm Prediction Center again, we're going to go ahead and refresh this website so that way we can see if the Storm Prediction Center has done any new updates. And they did issue another weather discussion saying the severe weather threat continues to spread farther southeast Texas, which is right. So we are going to continue to watch those areas over the next couple of hours, as those areas once again are still going to be under those tornado warnings. But yeah, well, like I said, we will continue to watch it very closely over the next few hours, as those areas are still going to need to be watched, as we still got those tornado warnings still currently in effect. But yeah, Once again, though, we still got those tornado warnings still in effect in parts there of Texas, and that's mainly due to some rotation that we still got ongoing across that area. So we are going to continue to watch that area of rotation very closely over the next couple of hours, especially as this does continue once again. So we'll definitely continue to keep an eye on that closely. But yeah. Yeah, we still got those tornado warnings still in effect down there in Texas, as we still got some rotation with each of those storms that are currently tornado warning as of right now. So we are going to continue to watch those storms very closely over the next couple of hours. And the latest from the Storm Prediction Center, if we take a look at if we got any threat of severe weather to watch for, we still currently got that area to watch for, as we do have risk for damaging winds, large hail, and like I said, that's mainly driven by a 10% hatched risk for tornadoes. So we are still going to continue to watch that area closely over the next couple of hours, as anywhere from Houston all the way up there towards Liberty, Texas is still going to be at risk for those tornadoes, like I said. So we will continue to watch it closely. Okay, looks like this tornado warning is getting ready to expire pretty soon, which is good. But we still got that tornado warning down there still in effect. So we are gonna continue to watch that tornado warning closely still, as that one is still gonna be capable of producing maybe another brief tornado or two. So we will continue to watch that one, as that one still got a little bit of rotation with it. And if you guys haven't liked already, make sure to like the stream down below, as we will continue to stay live for a little bit longer. Our goal is trying to get up there towards 20 likes on today's live stream. So if you haven't liked already, make sure to like down below. And of course, consider subscribing if you haven't already either, as we will continue to keep you updated with the latest. So make sure to like and as well as subscribe down below, so that way you guys can stay tuned for more updates. And we do have another chance of going live as we get into the weekend. Now, the thing that remains uncertain about that is that we are still heading far enough out to where things could still change, but we still need to be watching, like I said, the weekend closely, as things could still start ramping up. Let's see here. DDF10 says, "Do you like shrimp?" I do like shrimp. I'm glad you guessed that, my friend. But yeah, once again though, we still are watching these areas in Texas closely over the next few hours, as we still got those as we still got a tornado warning still in effect. So we are going to continue to watch that as we get into the next couple of hours. Looks like this one still has 14 minutes on it, so we will continue to watch that closely. Now, once again, we still got that tornado warning still in effect for those areas up there into Dayton in Texas. So make sure you still are taking cover and, of course, being on high alert, as this is still going to be an area to watch closely for. And, of course, we'll still have these areas even far down to the south to watch for as well. It looks like we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning now for these areas up there in Texas. This is going to be for the potential of some high winds and as well as some hail. Let's see what it shows. 60-mile-per-hour winds and half-dollar size hail, and that's also going to be moving into Louisiana pretty soon here, so we will be watching that area closely. Now, we still are watching even these areas down here in Texas closely, as we still got that storm still currently around. So we will continue to watch it very closely over the next hour or two as things, once again, are looking to start ramping up quite a bit. So we'll definitely watch it. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this website again. But yeah, once again though, we still got that tornado warning currently in effect, and that area of rotation is currently over Liberty, Texas as of right now. So we definitely will continue to watch it closely. Let's see here. Avery is vanished. Really? I don't really need to hear that, but okay. I see what you're saying. But yeah, once again though, we will continue to watch it over the next couple of hours, as things once again are looking to still continue to be at least on the crazy side of things. So we will continue to watch those tornado warning storms closely, as some of them are still once again going to be capable of producing a tornado. And this one's flashing, and let's see, flashing because this is going to expire pretty soon. So we'll definitely continue to watch it. But yeah, we still got that tornado warning still currently in effect for parts there of Texas, getting ready to expire in a few hours. And it looks like we just got another tornado warning in Texas right now that we really need to watch for, as we still got that still in effect. And this one does have a little bit of rotation with it, so we will need to watch that storm very closely as we get into the next couple of hours. And we also do have this one down here toward Liberty that we also should keep an eye on too, as well, as that one is still going to be an area to watch closely for. And yeah, these storms do not. We got that tornado warning that's getting ready to expire in just a little bit, so I'm just gonna keep it one tornado warning right now. But like I said, though, we will continue to watch it very closely over the next couple of hours as things once again are still looking to be quite intense for the most part. So we will continue to watch it, but it's still not looking certain as of right now whether we'll get it. But we'll keep an eye on it closely. But yeah, once again though, we are still gonna continue to watch on these areas closely still, as we still got those tornado warnings still currently in effect for parts there of Texas. So we will continue to watch those areas very closely over the next few hours, as things once again are still gonna continue to ramp up a lot. But yeah, so yeah, we've been live for a very long time, guys. We've been doing live coverage for the past 2 hours, which is a very long time for me. So, these tornado warnings currently do not have anything crazy with them besides a radar indicated tornado warning. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, guys. Make sure to subscribe